네, 감사합니다. 우리 이어서 두 번째 순서는 김은서 학생과 노라 학생입니다. 응원의 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello everyone. I can feel the heat or passion of this presentation. And before I start to present, English is my first language, so I want to understand if my English is bad. We are here to present about the RRC. This is a table of contents. At first, we are going to talk about brief introduction and our goals. Before we talk about the solution, I want to tell you why we should pay attention to RRC. So, I'm gonna explain some of RRC first.
And I will be talk about the solution to this problem of the RLC and our conclusions.
Then, let's take a quick look at ourselves. Our team consists of Kim In-seo and Idol. I'm from University of Busan. My main major is public administration, but I'm here for my second major, climate change.
And I'm student in Han University, and my major is Oriental Studies.
And as you can see on the map, our distance is so far, so we decided to use KakaoTalk Messenger to share data and discuss our ideas. And actually, I didn't know the RRC was in danger, so I thought it was important to recognize the seriousness of the RRC first. After learning about the RRC, I thought it would be better if more people pay attention to the RRC. Also, we wanted to let people know the seriousness of the RRC and tell them what efforts we can make. So in preparing for this project, we wanted to achieve the following. Our ultimate goal is recognition of the seriousness of the RRC, notifying people about the RRC issues, and last is on individual effort for the RRC. Now, I'm gonna talk about the RRC, and let's find out why the RRC is in danger. The RRC is a water lake located in Central Asia, east of Caspian Sea, spanning northern Uzbekistan and southern Kazakhstan. And do you know that RRC was once the fourth largest lake in the world? Also, the RRC was a place that served various foods and served as a port. Let's take a closer look at the RRC by comparing the past to the present. In the 1960s, the RRC was a huge lake covering 68,000 square kilometers. Even though the RRC was a lake, it's called a sea due to its size and salt content. Back then, it supported a thriving fishing industry. So, 40,000 tons of fish caught annually, and 173 different species living in. However, human activities led to its decline. What we did, let's see. In 2004, the area of the RRC was reduced to 70,160 square kilometers. And in 2006, only 20 tons of fish were caught, and only 38 species survived. Here is a satellite image from 2009. You can see a marked difference from previous picture. Let's see again. Then, why did RRC, which is so large, become this small? Because of this cotton cultivation. You surprised because this one thing changed everything? Let's see in detail. The decline began in 1960s when the Soviet government decided to grow cotton in the desert areas near the Sea. They diverted the two main rivers, the Amudarya and Sardarya, to irrigate cotton fields. That is, they blocked the water path into the Sea. However, you have to know that these two rivers are really important to the Sea because the Sea receives more than 80% of its water through these two rivers. This cut off the water flow into the Sea, causing it to dry up. The Sea could only receive water through rainwater. So it has no choice but to decrease in size. Since there's been such a big change, I'm not gonna say there's have bad consequences. First is job losses. As we can see from the catch, many people made a living from the abundant fish, but they started to lose their job, so they started to move other cities. Second is salt desert. I explained you that even though the sea was a lake, the reason it was called sea because of salt. The salt in the water remained on the ground when the sea dried up, and the sea became a salt desert. This place can no longer live any plants or animals. In addition, when the wind blows, salt and the pesticides for cotton fields blow to village. As a result, the crops in the village got damaged, and also people are suffering from various diseases. The last is the disease forest. The dense forest around the Sea did not receive water, and the forests were sickened by the salt sandstorm. It's sad, as many as 19% of the forests around the sea have disappeared. These figures show that the damage is really serious. And you know, and I know, it will be difficult to get our sea back where it was, but let's find out what the little efforts we can make.
And now we know about the problem of the RLC, but what about solutions? I will talk about solution, its problem, and how do we solve the RLC problems. And I'm gonna talk about government projects and local people's efforts. Let's start. Water could be diverted from the Sardarya River to the northern section of the RLC. This would increase the flow of water from the river to the sea. By increasing the flow, the water level will rise. This could encourage fish back into the sea and also reduce the salinity of the sea. And government projects. Kazakhstan had experience of the restoration of the northern RLC. Kazakhstan took the first practical step in the early 90s. First of all, it was necessary to separate the northern part of the sea from the southern part. This would allow the restoration of the small sea to begin. At that time, water level of the sea had dropped by 40 meters from the level of Baltic Sea. And Baltic Sea level is 470 meters. Construction of the sand dam began in 1992 by the government, but it was washed away the next year. And the 1997 attempts also failed. At the same time, the condition of the worsened, and in 2003, the level of the area fell by another 30 meters from the Baltic scale. As I said, the Baltic scale is 40 centimeters. In the same year, Kazakhstan began implementing a large complex project called Regulation of the Sardarya River Channel and Preservation of the northern part of the RLC. A clockwater junction was built with $64.5 million of the World Bank credit. assistance and $21.29 million from the budget of Kazakhstan. As a result, Sirdarya water began to flow into the big Sashranat Bay, the Altek water construction complex, and the protective dam of the Sirdarya. Kokaral dams also constructed in 2005, and northern part of the sea restored with a small sea. In addition, restoration of the Aral surprised even experts. At all, according to the forecast, the necessary level of the sea water should be collected in 2010. However, already in 2007, the water level reached the expected level. The salinity decreased. The population of fish species also increased rapidly, and even the fish industry revived. According to scientists' calculation, a 4-year-old tree on 1 hectare absorbs 1,158.2 kilograms of carbon dioxide, emits 835.4 kilograms of oxygen, and retains more than 800 tons of sand. In 2021, the project Greening the Dry Bottom of the Aral Sea was launched. By 2023, more than 300,000 fields of sisal have been planted in the Kazakh part of the Aral floodplains. It is planned to plant another 177.5 million saplings on the bottom of the Aral Sea within the framework of the comprehensive plan for reforestation and increasing the volume of the tree planting in the Kozlodar region for 2021 to 2025. According to this plan, more than 400,000 hectares of sisal forest will appear in Kozlodar region. It was a government project. Next, how we can help Aral Sea. I will give information about cotton. First of all, it's cotton. I will give information alternative cotton. Second is raising awareness about the importance of the Aral Sea. Third is trash, and fourth is volunteering. How we less cotton use first. Less cotton use. You consume virtual water through your cotton clothing. It takes 10,000 liters of water to produce 1 kilo of cotton, meaning it takes about 2,700 liters to make 1 cotton t-shirt. When you buy cotton clothing, you therefore use water from wherever the cotton grown and produced. A solution is this problem is alternative cotton. Alternative organic cotton. Go for organic cotton. Organic cotton has a 91% lower water consumption than cotton grown with heavy use of pesticides. And the second solution is raising awareness. We should talk about this problem in social medias like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Twitter, and others. Additional raising awareness about the importance of the Aral Sea, in encouraging others to take action, help Ghana support for its preservation. Next is trash. As we know, trash is always a problem, but when fish back into the sea, if they're trashing the water, which will die due to the trash. The next one is volunteering. Volunteering in the Aral Sea region can involve various activities aimed at environmental restoration, community support, and sustainable development. And volunteering opportunities for students in the Aral Sea region can be incredibly impactful in educational, for example, research projects, universities, and research institutions. often conduct studies on the RLC's ecological changes. Students can assist researchers in data collection, analysis, in fieldwork. Second is environmental cleanup campaigns, organize or practicate in beach campus and waste management initiatives to help restore the shoreline and improve local ecosystem. The third is educational programs, volunteer to teach local communities about environmental conservation, sustainable practices, and the importance of preserving natural resources. And the last one is community engagement, help organize community events, workshops. Volunteering in the RLC region not only provides students with valuable skills and experience, but also allows them to make a positive impact on a significant environmental issue facing our planet today. And the next, we was made card news. We wanted to let people know to the seriousness of the RLC, so we made a card news and then we shared it on Instagram. That many people use, and these people's commented in comments in opinion about problem of the RLC. Our posts, information about RLC problems. In the next is how we can you can see it's comments people and opinions people. 9 people commented our card news, and we will read one of the 9.
Peter comments, I think the story of the RLC is a powerful reminder of the importance of sustainable practice. We should ask more questions about how can we support initiative to restore and protect such rich ecosystems. It is also important to debate how much nature can we sacrifice for industrialization and how will this sacrifice eventually backfire upon us. Thank you for sharing this.
The next is what did we feel while working on the project? Working on a project about the RLC problem can evoke a range of emotions and reflections like sadness and empathy, frustration and anger, inspiration and hope, motivation for action, or reflection of awareness. Overall, working on a project about the RLC problem is a profound learning experience that can deepen one's understanding of environmental issues and their broader implication, while also promoting personal and collective responses to address these challenges. And the last one in our presentation is conclusion. The RLC story, one of the ecological tragedy, once the fourth largest lake in the world. It has shrunk dramatically due to Soviet era irrigation projects, causing devastating environmental and socio-economic consequences for the region. Efforts to mitigate the damage and restore the sea are ongoing, but the challenges remain immense. Thank you for your attention.